let the white men return to their place, because if they are here, I cannot expand and I cannot seek my fame. So the coming of the British into our land was a nightmare for our forefathers. They were the greatest masters, they were the champions here, and they are the biggest losers, morally, culturally, territorially, and all of that. And psychologically, it was a huge blow. The repercussions, the impact of which is still being felt here. And God knows whether they will be revived. There are tribes, national groups, even nation states throughout the world that have died extinct literally. Not just nation states, civilizations. There are civilizations, they are nowhere. We don't know who are the people that were there in Mohenjo-daro. We don't know where are the Incas. And several examples around the world are there. But thank God we are still alive here. Many of us still speak. Of course. Anyway, there are so many things that I'd like to say, but I don't think I should take up much of my time. God willing, tomorrow and the day after, when time permits, I would like to share my thoughts with you, apart from the ones that I speak on. All right, thank you.
Okay, very good. A political scientist, Professor Chuan Omar, has put Lai ethnicity into an X-ray, and it is we deserve to be called a nation in the past. Now think about our condition. We suffer from the curses of minorities. How do we struggle? Okay, thank you very much. Psychologically, we are now broken down. We have territory, we have ethnicity, we have population. Think about other things which are not mentioned. Okay, thank you very much. He has just spent 30 minutes for presentation. Now we can spare 30 more minutes for discussion. Now we invite comments and discussion. Questions raised. Thank you.
Yes, yes. I'm free to speak in Bom. Thank you very much for giving me the freedom of speaking in Bom. Professor Chuanomani Shimihi, I would say his paper very small in size, but it's a very, very thoughtful paper. I really appreciate so enriched paper. I have never. Well, Mishimi paper he. A very thoughtful paper. Sancho he hohen kani lai mitlahi hohen lusai tlale pundang tlangak hen kan rich language literature kan lai mitlahi tua. I have ever heard for the first time in my analysis and in my writings or in my observation, whatever it is. So I would like to thank him very much for his informative paper. Tarpore korotun kumsa kasimro henang simding kudu mitu hena laimi term, the terminology, the definition of laimi and chin hi kai chu kai ngai dan hen kai mbal ngai dan, it's need clarification, more clarification on the terminology of Lai, Mi, and Chin because I was stuck when I was writing my paper. I was preparing my paper. Katip paper katim to lewa thuayan ka boy chu. Sancho most of the time I have come through that the term Chin's terminology of Chin's widely used. Korochon ka paper ko hongkuat le hinahin pu le salai lang imsinahin. Ka paper ko hongkuat le terminology lakhan ka boy. Kanihi Chin group makan si Lai Mi group. Which comes first? Lai Mi comes first or Chin comes first? That makes me confused. Hiruangahin, tutanahin, he Lai, terminology of Lai or definition of Lai, and Chin he clear kausile tuain thalakti. Kami pakatnak. John, language, he bomb le Lai Mi language enrich dingen chun sa kasim lable. Strategic plan kan nai herkati instead of wasting or instead of doing a lot of preparation or instead of doing a lot of arrangement for this kind of program is good and well. It's very good initiative. I hope. Himit la rural hand strategic plan hina kan ma knowledgeable person well informed person planihin strategic plan hi siam tuan sele arang lai han tlai lawan siam sele kami follow up sele implement sele kami ka more effective lai kati ho han seminar kan nai aje mo kan nai mi role han strategic plan nai vi ma sele kha kaima du dan ong si churanga chun pathum nak last but not the least tuahin Lai Mi hol nanti kani bom hol kan nai kani ni kan simi chu kani bom hol dik original kan ti nan chu hoite nan ni kom ka nan bom Lai Mi hol kha adik dau nanti. Now we have to find out which one is more origin or etymology. We have to find out the historical root words, the etymologies of the language of Chin. And I mean, we have to arrange some kind of competition on the language of Bom and Lai Mi, which is more. Ek bangla kha kanini kan thai kan do kanini kan simmi chu kan upatla ni simmi chu kan ni holi atling adik because we are hardly we hardly borrow other language. We use our own language till today. That's our standpoint. Whereas you use many terms and terminology from Duliantong and from Koltong and all. Khurangachun imi lakhom hin it's a big issue. E bang thut lakha kong sim du churangachun ajang fatehen. That's my earnest request is to clarify on the terminology of Lai and Chin. Thank you very much.
Kha bom hol dak makena van hol kan thai di kau tio bom hol kha kan hol se chu mirang hol kha atir mirang hol la te khana van mix thoi mai le Lai Mi kha international standard kan sina kalang chang tinak se bom hol kan hol thua ma ding ka hin kan dong ten bom hol in the mirang hol ka man thua ma ding sila le professor chuan Lai le Chin kong kau behalnak ledding kan soma.
All right, thank you. I have a feeling that there will be papers on those terms, Chin, Lai Mi, etc. So I have not elaborated on it. And it is quite controversial if we really try to define it. Now, the entire people of Chin Hills are in some way known by the name Chins. Not originally, writers from outside and people who come from outside. And not just inside Chins. Many people who are outside of Chins are also known by the name Chin, from outside, outsiders. So it's a blanket term. Now, to define it, to be honest, is very dangerous. Now, if we say Chin means all, then what is Lai? And if we try to say Chin means Lai, then Lai means people who speak Falam and Halka. Then the Tonjang people, Tidin people will come and say it's Paitia group, And then even Matupi people are there. So it is quite difficult one. Okay, we can be all Chins. Now there are among these Lusai Kuki Chin groups who would love to be called Chins. At one point of time, all these Halka people, they love the word Chin. No longer today. Now, we were once known as Poi. Now there is a reason why we have started with this Poi Regional Council. The name is Poi Chanchin. The second edition is Lai Chanchin. The content is the same. So you see the transformation. So in the nation building process, anywhere in the world, sometimes ambiguity, not being clear is helpful. My dear. Now, I mean, you may not like it, okay, but that's how it is. Even like me, there are historical records, although I am not from Halka. Halka people always have been claiming throughout these ages, we are the real, original Lai. But now people, they don't like it. There are fights, we know, for the control and ownership of this airwave radio station and for the township. So, Lai definition also, we try, right? Our writers are there in Leman, etc. They say Lai means people who live at the center of the universe. They are culturally, materially advanced, etc., etc. And there is my comparison between the Chinese Middle Kingdom complex and the Hakka Middle Kingdom complex, both saying and claiming we are at the center of the universe. The most advanced who are surrounding us are barbarians. The Greeks also have that concept. So I am claiming that the Middle Kingdom complex of China and Hakka Middle Kingdom complex could have been directly linked. Okay, so there are attempts to define, but I think at this stage, if some people are defining it, no harm. But I'm a scholar who come out with the idea of the nation. If I started trying to define very clearly who is and who is not, I don't think it would be wise at this stage, very honestly. Okay, so I'll keep it there. If you are in, I am in, all of us are in. Even people who are not aware today they are lies, including who prefer to call themselves as Poi in Aizawl. They are all lies. Okay. Now, strategic plan also, we don't know. Again, some of our friends have said in the morning, the strongest survive. Anywhere in the world. Our strategy is to be strong, just beyond naming, just beyond these conferences. And studies have concluded that this ethnic formation, ethnic unmaking, losing identity is all directly linked with political and economic powers. In other words, individually or as a group, if you want to survive as a Lai, it should be materially, politically, should be advantageous for you to be a Lai. Looked at the nation of Israel, looked at Germany, France, anywhere, looked at Lusai today, Mizo. Why Zai Tansung wanted to be a Jew? Because to be an Israelite also is good, advantageous. She did not say 30, 50 years ago. So survival strategy should be beyond this seminar, to be economically self-sufficient, to be good in the inside, integrity, hard work. The way we are known in Mizoram and perhaps elsewhere among the lies is dishonesty, crookedness, killing, dirty. Asti is dirty, looked at it. The dirtiest town in Mizoram today is Lawngtlai. No doubt about it. Why? And we have to address things such as this. We may not feel that these have nothing to do with identities. They do have. You should be proud to associate yourself with being Lai. One of our speakers was saying, Our pastors are forced to learn Lai today because they have to communicate with Lai people in Washington, Tokyo, Canberra. 20 years ago, this did not happen. We had no idea whether they were alive or not. Now, thanks to this migration and problems in their state like the Israelites had, these have offered a chance. So, we have to be strong economically and otherwise. Mostly we are confined in our knowledge and understanding of identity formation in terms of the outside thing, dresses, language. All these are good. But there are foundations which are far more important to build your identity. If you looked at world history, anywhere it will be there. I should stop here. Okay. So which one is originality thing? I think today we shall not debate. Let us be content. I understand English, I understand bomb. I have been refusing to call people bomb actually, Because in my belief, the migration have caused to have a new name, bomb. I don't think bomb is original name. Then I will come to dispute with you. So we'll stop at that. Let us just be like, okay. Now, just to clarify, English we call now Queen's English have come from England. Now our ladies there in London, we are told the British people have also hierarchies of languages, how they have been spoken. BBC English is supposed to be the best one. Even in England there are differentiations. Now, if you go to America, the language is spoke was inherited from English. The variations are so much. It is called English, American English. Then Australia. I don't think today we should disagree with the variations, the differences, etc. Falam halka even. At this stage, maybe after 10, 20 years, when we have bonded unity, when we have a stronger bond than we have today, perhaps at that point of time, maybe we will discuss. We have to build foundation. If we go directly into external identity formation, the indicators of identity, your search, your language, your area of skin, etc., I think it will not be wise at this stage. Thank you.
Thank you, Professor Elite Chuan Oma. Atua minute lenga kan neri. How da behal do me? Chan kan pek na.
Here, I want to mention on page number 4, first line, and here you have written about the Brahman kings and to be able to face a powerful army of the Sak kingdom. So here we have no kingdom at that time. Sak kingdom. So here maybe it will be Sakkadu people, not kingdom.
What is it?
Page number 4, first line, the top. Ma khan kan ni kha Sak kingdom kan nei lo wi Takkadu lumyo si kingdom se lo. Yeah, Sak kingdom, huh? Sakkadu people, not kingdom. Yeah. Kolin chun Takkadu ante. Takkadu si. I makha kingdom selawi lumyo people si. Ma te kha. Spelling ka semat. Oh, SAK Kadu KADU. Sak no dash te kha te lo. Thấy mà. Yeah. People. Sak people. Yes, Sak people. Yeah. We call them also Kadu. KADU. So Sak Kadu. Kadu means Sak people.
It is called from another word. We have no idea. It could be right. The Sak people are Burman group.
That is ethnic group. Takkadu. Yeah, it means only ethnic group. One of Myanmar people. So, and Yeah. Yeah, Sak people, yeah. And on page number 6, now here I want to discuss on my paper tomorrow. So I will extend the meaning of Lawngtlai or the Chin dances. Maybe you will be here tomorrow. Okay, thank you.
Professor Anguin kanilom to kringran ama hi historian si history PhD alami sile Ireland Dublin University in adimi si in Kyoto University zongin degree alami sile lainu lakachun kan chuan tukmi minung se ama hi bantuk kan pong iom kho chalak atel kho chain kanilom to kringran kha chandang umri hau ta chimri lai kahin hong ko cha ma asar ho kha velok kha FM hi ka asar how ni hi ka hin FM khawan peta
development le infrastructure le ka focus te le. I just want to point out few of the things that I find really common, and it's quite fascinating to see it, because when we talk about lie to the wrong ada lie ti kha, it was just a kind of thing that just kind of reconciled in my head, because we were talking about it yesterday on our way. So we have Chinese, and the Chinese, the world known them as China, but in their name they call themselves Zhongguo. Zhongguo means we are the central. Central meaning kan ma to lie, mi kan sile, we are in the central of the universe and we can rule around the world. And when it comes to Mandarin, so the Chinese have so many ethnic groups in China, and it come to such a point where the great wall of China, this is the second time that we're successfully able to build. But the first creation of the Great Wall of China happened all along the way into BC, even before Christ. But the dynasty have ever developed and keep continuing with the idea that we should be the one who ruled. And the funny thing is, they are the one who rule the world today. With the name of communalism, they are the worst capitalists in the world with socialist ideas. So you know about the control. But now the president that they have, they changed the constitution. He's going to be he's going to rule till he die. And looking at the lives, how we confine ourselves. Lai mi kan si alai mi kan di mi kha kan van so zai tik tang tharaki originate le zai tik khau ti kan ruat ka han chun kan ni chuak ngai China chok ti kan du lo China si kan du lo ti kau mening lo kan so nak kheu tu sine ka we ti kha kan lung thina le ma kha ngai tu na ki akal mi kan pi le kan pu le kha an si wang khan an na khan na an ngam lo re reng an kan le an expand le an kan ni chu la zonga kan nei hi chi chakong Cox's Bazar tiangi chia khon mi kan city na la kan sa le he mo chet kan lam pi le tu na ten ni hin nia sei ruanga tha identity culture kan buai le tua hin ni hin ni kan phan mi na hin ni ro pui tok sile kai ma ka ngai dana chun ma be te chu ni hin nia hin zeiban tukin lai thil thuam I thuam in lai hol khau men ning lo infrastructure kan niam tu ka chun thiam na ka kan zai pen kan silawa chun lai kha zai ti tuk pen vasikau ning lo lai kha mi ni lai si chak na khan nei khau lo ding se chu jing tang khan kan discuss chang le tribe kan tia chun tribe chu mi ni chu very primitive stage umri mi hi zai ti kan ti da chu tribal ke pha lai na kan ti le tribal ke pha lai kan ti hin asinak ta ka chun kan sinak niam zia connotation a bad connotation kha kan man nak chu most lang de lagin ma be te chu makha chang khat kan ni chu tribe men sila tua nation in the making ahla na chun British how an hon hla na chun a nation pen arak sikhau potential anei mi kha ni hin nia chun tribe le race le ethical laka kan boy ri si ma chu zai tha chan kan ti chun kan pi le kan pu kan ni khana chim ton le kan pu le chu an sual dan kha an rum dan le an lal dan kha aru tuk le mi an thi na khan an sal le kha anung buin an phum chi na le daran khum le ดาร์ขันรักตุกตอนสินับพูดเลยจุลลกันเสเลยเขาชักเลยอ่ะนิรุกอันดามาติสิมาฮิรวางอ่ะฮินโดกันสวดดานกันลดานอารมณ์ตุกรวงอ่ะตูฮิอภานีกันสิใจรวงอ่ะถ้ามิชชันนารีเลยตูจิงกันเปเปอร์มีจงอ่ะเสสุตูจงอ่ะใจว่างถ้ามิชชันนารีอันกันกัลตักกันที่จุนมิชชันนารีเขาใจกันง่ายแล้วแต่กับปูจงปังขวาแล้วสิเลยเฮ้มาชัดที่มิชชันบริติชาวนี่นะฟ้าเลยจากกันจนแต่นั่นนี่มีร่างจะจนแต่สิกับเสียงเนี่ยมามแล้วใจเห็นขั้นง่ายแล้วเรื่องสิขัดที่อาชุตุกอาชุนี้จะเป่าบกจุงวันเลยพายเป็นแผ่นดินขันเรามีไล่ขักันสีบ้างขันกัน history บ้างขัดสิจุใจว่างถ้ากันหดจงไก่หมาจงกมินอะไรมันจะเล่นนิลในสิเลยตัวจนกับพิษได้กับบางทีแล้วมุนตังกันเลยบางจนเรียนลงกันละก็ star name ขับไปหมดเลย first name เลย last name ขับกับมันเก่าสิมาขัดชันนะจุมาขัดชันขัดกัน recognize history ไปหมดเสียจมู history ขันใจเลยใจบรรทุกขัด event เลยมาขัดจังขันนี่หิมนี่ฮิตีมีกันสิตีกันหัดเทียมีกันปมจนหินนี่ดังอัทอกมาทารินใจตินลำทักันกันลาที่คัสิจะหันนายนี่กุมาลอนดอนอะเจ้าฟ้าที่กุดกันหังเลยโฮสันกติเลยลอนดอนกุมหนักสองเรลีรีเราเลยมีดังทีเตอร์เขาเอ็กซ์พาร์ตสังมีทีเตอร์เขาทีเลยห้องโฮสเขากติเตอร์เลยก็ว่าการจะไล่ท่วมเฮชินีเฮจะหันนายสงอาเตตอกระเปกนักไล่ท่วมเฮชินีเฮก็การนักเปียงไล่ท่วมในชินีค่ะเลี้ยงเลยจนกระเพราเลยมูมินินไก่จุดทลากนะฮินวามปฏิจิสิกสิแล้วเลยมาเบเตจุดทลากจงต้องตำเพ็รกสิ traditional dress ค่อยกากันกันนักกี่ปะใจรวงกันเตียจุนมักขันอีกขันใจบรรทุกใน history ทักกันรักในตีค่ะอะไรแต่ลัดสิมินิกระดูมาดูเราเห็นแค่ history ค่ะอันกระโจดูเลยมาจูติกาจุนใจทักกันชิมกันเตียจุนินลอนดอนจงลายนูกสิเล่แกจุลายมีกสิเล่มาฮิกัน traditional dress สิเล่กติโขกันจุนกูดกันดูขันลายกสิชิมลายมีกสิบอยคลุงกสิมัจุกกสิติค่ะลายสิขนมกันวันที่เวกสิใจรวงกันตีจนลายกสิตีว่าโปรโมทง่ายสิดาวินเกี่ยมากฟิกร์ลายสินูอับลายทวมไอทวมตุนูค่ะซีเวียนดูวังสิอพวกซีเวียนดูวังสิตัวจงออกซฟอร์ดยูเคเห็นมาสเตอร์กันมัวเสีย PhD กันมัวเสียเรียนหัวฮาร์ดตุกเลยอาจารย์จูสปอนเซอร์ชิพอันดูเราว่าง UK มีเลย EU มีเลย international มีกันอุมาจน UK มีกัน first preferences สิมาจนหัว EU มาจนหัวกันนี่ค่ะจะ alas ตักกันสินาเตียนเรียนก็ graduate รัวลิน paper ก็ submit รัวลินเรียนกับหูโจเขาก็เรียนกับวัน join team เรียนบางจุอันกับหูดานะจน 6 feet tall white man อันรักเบสเซียใกล้5 feet เนี่ยสิเราอีมัวอาศัยผ่านจังมีกับว่ากันละคันเจ๊ผ่านกันเลยเราเรียนมีเงามีนิดจนนักสรุปตุกิน resentment กันเลยมาเบติจุดตูนูทัดทุ่มหอมเสียจนินกระเทียมนักเละกระเตยมากนักเละกระตุ่มรุนักขันตัวจนอันมาจังขันอันรักกระปมจังสิมาจุใจว่างถ้ากระชิมดูนี่นักกระเตียจนใจบันตุกินไล่กันซีตินฮอตเฮกันทีเฮติเก่าเหม็นนี่กันมา integrity ลาวิกันมากันเตยมากลาวิกันมากันฉันเฉาจวงจุงละวะจนมีนิคันไล่สิค่ะอันดูจวงละแล้วมีนิคันไล่สิค่ะไล่ฮอตจนจงจากละแล้วตัวเห็นนินโคเวลีฮอตอันจนแต่แม่เบอร์มิจูแมนดารินสิอังกฤษสิทีแล้วตัวนูกุมส้มเนี่ยจนอังกฤษกับแมนดารินเนี่ยถักจังไม่เทจุบันตุกจนกันมาไล่มีสิกันแบกหนึ่งหรอเส้นตรงกว่าที่นักทั้งรักกันมีกันเสียจนนี้มีไล่อันเสียจากคนนักหันติจน infrastructure และ economy มาหากไทยสิงกิบตัวกันเจ็ดทันดีลายเลยมั่วมาหากบันเอ็ดเวดูสิกาลม
ผู้ชวนจงลมถูกวันชิมมาสะดุเลย terminology กงกาวะปนิเตวันฮัลตามีเลยวันชิมเวเดมีดูมีกันเลยตุยเพจ number ปรุกนาคีรกขัดลักที่มีเจรการที่มี terminology เตค่ะกันมาจงเห็นกันในเฟียงเดือดรัวเลยดักตีรกขารกขัดลักรกขัดลักกันตีเลย essence ตะกะจุนรกขัดลักสีดอกสินูไรเจยที่มีขรวกขาสิที่ทะเลเวที่มีขรวกขาสิมาคที่ทะเลเวที่มีรวกจงยีลามค่ะรวกขัดลักสิไม่ให้ terminology ฮี ปักขัดเตยกันกัลอัฐาลาดาโอกติเลรกขาจูมุเซรกขาเหลารกขาเบลเตจูรองอาจนรกขัดลักตียาหินremodification of this terminology ka suggest do ase John apan hi na ka he ka Bangladesh le kan unaw pa ya ban halmi lai ti mi le chin ti mi kong kawa khan mizo Paul kan unaw le chun mizo terminology a hin inclusive language anti le Mizorami tribe au mivial te an kan khu coding terminology a mizo man le chua chun poi lakher kan ti mi lai kan ti mi song kan mizo wa khum di an kan tin lusaya chun sai tik lai mena kan khum kholo an fiang kan ma song kan fiang simen solom mizo dram an mana chun an khum khon ti le it's a kind of assimilation Ase, chin timi hi larger umbrella. Ase, lai timi hi narrower. Jam ase, kan ma hi lai mi kan sila ma belte dominant tribe kan si. Mi pundang hi chin anti mi group laka majority kan sila dominant tribe kan sila. Semen solo minority pol kha kan kiang kam mi kha khum kan du cha a terminology chin.มีพุนดังยันกันโกนักเอาเม็ดไทยดังลวีอาจารย์อันเดมีซีหนึ่งเลยเจจังหนึ่งเลยตัวข้อสักไอเราเดมีจีนที่อันโกมีนักมาขจามกัน larger group สิจุกไก่กฟียนดานสิมาขลักขันลายจะ dominant tribe กันสิจุจ่าจนฮีจู identical จามจูอาศัยเกาหลีวะขันชิน community ชินกันที่มีชงอาหินลายจะมีผลประคัดกันสิเกาเล่อามาเดลเตอังันบิกมีa dominant tribe กันสิลายกันที่มีชงอาคุมเขาเดวเรามีหินหาอันนี้คุมข้อเวนักดิ่งอ่ะชิน terminology ฮีอตูเลี้ยวชนะหินอันอวดง่ายเลยฮีจูกันเทียมออกกระรัวมาคเตะกับวันชิมดุมีสิ
Lineri comments ta tuk mina kan pek professor chuan am paper chuan a pek ani lom le okai kan pa Reverend H la sanglian na chimmi kha man chin kha broader term sile mi cheu khan ni chin kha kan min asira exonym leng le kan auna kan tile exonym silo khan ethnic explosion umhlani kan min si le maka archaeological evidence songa le linguistic evidence songa mi si le zironga ti example proof na ka van pek du mi chu aizole mini lai mi thiam ne poi kan see ti anti 9 kan ni chin poi kan ti ballau khani kan fiang tukin poi ti lai ti mi kha poi ti mi group ni foi tukin kumza rongi an phil kha chin ti mi 300 years more than 300 years 500 years asitika khan foi te phil kha a foi to kan ngal ti lo jong kan molo kan min city lo kan ti jong khazara ni jong kan molo ti nakse le atua chun chim ding tampi le hi a thatu khring ran lo ka hin pu lh laron kawan chim ding ka chan kaman petalo
director le chairman le paper present tu halangai tu vel tin ha toy tin chim ta ve ka du le chan thak nei cha ka lom ngai le atua chin le lai kong ka kha khavel kha kan ngai chang le mirang holen chin le fiang ngai kong hal le ani nu zonga moderator na van fian tar than ri le kan una le mi zo ni headmaster lien dali ala phu mi ka khate ka chim na chu ka zong ta fiang chol ko la headmaster lien dal ni an ma mi zo ngei ni mar ngei ni khozo sia thing phun bung kara lai mi kan kim nge ye ti a fiang ko lo mo au me lai mi kan tin ha lo te an man pe khozo sia thing phun bung kara lai mi kan kim nge ye ti chu aza ko chu cha cha ma bil ti cha tu na ya paper present mi kha tha ngai la kai kan in ha chu mirang hol kan thei thunai sai lo le khatiang khakan si chang nuwa ni nia he ti tuk kan niam than chang chu cha jang khadir munadir mi kha azai tin thau mu sel kan than chaula la ขาดีรมุนนักสร้างกันตุนโคเตลาติค่ะจะเทียมมินหาและอฟิมินหารัวขันนักเลยตัวเรียนนักอ่างหัตติค่ะอฟิยังไงเลยจูจ่าจนมีกันเซมินาร์นักลองหินดงลวินขาลำกันซูลนักดิ่งขันอัตราไม่ตินโคนักดิ่งจ่าขันอติระกันอุณาและฟัมบอลนี่หินฟาร์ปขัดเนในและข้าปลักเปียกันที่มันที่และพงทุกันในและฟาบอลสุมเปโกเลตุนตินาจะทุกจนข้าปามันหลักที่มีพุนสิมีค่ะกันรัวนักขันดาวน์ลาวสิอาจุมชุกเล่นรวดนาลาวสิมังยิลชิมมีค่ะเจตุกเป็นกันมุนกันบานเร่งอุสโลผู้สาวชุมในบอยเวียงนั้นดันจะจอนทีมเราจูนั้นริจังอาเจนนั้นบานมาเตเตส่งให้ไก่มานั้นตีเจตีบันตุกลุงทินขณะเราวินกันรัวนักกันลุงทินฮีบิตักเตอินเตเรียนจันลานหาสุกันไม่ฟิล์มกันไม่เทียมนั่นนี่อาทั้งชาวเมนี่หินอาตูจังเงินขาดีมุนกันดีนักจังคันไม่เลยการลานทีมนาวสิติค่ะกับเบดงนักสิกาลมไง
บนคลิปเชลล์เกมาจงมีขบูปานิชุนบอมจงสวกกันชีกันทีอาเฮราชุนกันอุณาวิกันไกลาเพราะเจียสาลีดูเด็กเชียจูเป็นมาแล้วเอาหน่อยกันใส่เต้นอะไรอ๋อค่ะชิมตัวจับกัน
ปูเรเวรนลัลสังเลียนคาทายจิงอาเลาดิงรวงะกาจูนักชันเฮเซรัวขัดลักตีนไอเทียลากันหดสวดติกะรกขัดลักดิเซเบียปีที่มีกันหดสวดติกะเบปีดิเซไลหดเฮียรุมกันที่มีคาเซรัวสารที่นาวจงที่อันสีวางคันรัวขาติดิงันเสลาไม่เฮผู้จังหิงลอยเละขบัวรวกขัดหลักตีนเจียลลุกลาจงรวกขัดหลักตีนนั้นพวนกระดูเล่ากระทินหางคอยกัดรวกขาดที่จะเอานี่ฉะนั้นกันหัลจูหลานจังไอเจียลนึงรวกขัดหลักกันหลับชัวไอที่กันหอลชัวรวกขัดหลักที่ข้าศึกเอาเลยไม่เฮสาวปีกรักริชาร์ดเวลาเขาชักปาขัดเลบังนี่จนหลานจนรัวขาริมเฮรักอุมเตะและจุ่มดิ่งมาสิจุ่มเราดิ่งตีกันหัลจวงแล้วอันน่ะอินฮิตีใครมาเอกวัน observation จนทิ้งเรานักรำทิ้งฮิจูขัดที่วันคอนดิ่งลักดิ่งกันจนอคองตัวทางอริดเวตุกมานารัวนาพิมปามนาkaban tu khatam pi le different kinds of bamboos kha sikaw le mahi achu na khronga hin mawa wanga simai thai mau kha tam lo sikhaw lungjat trum zonga mau lo khe pim pam long an man khe chu ruanga chen naw chung thi siwar ye ruak kha ti kha ti tla zong kan phum ko le ruak kha kan ti chung loทิ้งตาจงรวกขากันตีตรงเราสายเสมีจงเขาเหม็นขรวกขากันตีเราเทียมซื้อรวงจนรวกขารัวขัดลักตีเจเลกันหอลหนึ่งจนรวกขัดลักตีค่ะชกซิมนะเราสิตีก็จะกระดุมิเสหอลจูมัจจุอสุลลัมมัจจุอสุลลัมตีเขาเราตีขันวัดไอโฟนมินะไอโฟนเรามินะค่ะกันมันแหละมาค่ะอากาศไทยเขามัจจุอสุลลัมใจละสิตีกันตัวกันจนอารอกวักลาหอลตีก็จะกระดูนิ่งและกระปมดานอาศัยละจนโปเราผู้ชนมีโปเราโตที่มีตักขจรโปเราที่ดิ่งอาศัยกระเรนกระจมโปเราเซลเวนลายมีกันมักเจอสายเราที่ไหนกันเทียมเราและมาหอลเทียมเรามีสายเราอันที่โปเราบานทุยตำตุกโปเราที่เขาเสียเวลาเขาจะไอ้ชิคาอมิดอัดกรินเดวละไอ้ดักนันรนักไกลอม
กันนี่ล้อมการเห็นมักขารขัดลักกงขจูเวลา arua kong nalabang che investigation tika botanist pol na geography la pol na ne mau na kabantuk athok ke na khan je bantuk tika dibrisha sangan tu piak te la le ke jong kalung atoi ngai te ka ma belte professor angunum le toy ten chim ning ka kong khanange chung kan som ta tu la zelo rokhat lak kong ka khan amin kha Okay, thank you very much. Andi jong bamboo dance an TV kau situ. Velau kakacu deep investigation kamai le akan titila. Le kakacu specific zitin sub zilau ki har ngai be knowledge kau tu kimu university at BC. Jurong acan mission minung kakan perfect lo jakan kan thai di kau la thatu kani long. Atu chu kavial ka professor chunam paper chandi naksiselo atu achun second paper presenting in professor van ringa boy tung kan somlai a paper hi lai chieftainship ati political scientist pol ni kan mi phun kha tha tenan van zau tika khan kan dir munan sim la kha kan administration akhan zai bantuk administration the structure of administration ka chieftainship ni hin fiang tenan kan chimlai tia karwa tua professor van ringa boy tlung we now invite you to present your paper.
Moderator. As I have said earlier, I will not take too long. You see, my topic is Lai chieftainship. It's a very vast subject. So I go in theoretical concepts. Actually, history can easily be manipulated. History is very controversial, you know. A lot depends on the writer. His mentality, his attitude are reflected in his writing. So what an English historian has written about Indian history and the Indian historians' writings are different. Okay.
Sound system operator ka không ai.
It's okay. My voice is very low. Let me go on saying, as I have said, history is a very controversial subject, quite controversial. That's why here in my paper also I avoided the narrative documents of events and facts, and I go for theoretical concepts. I put in about 6 pages only, and I don't think nothing much to be discussed from my paper, because it's about a concept. Before I go to my paper, a few years back, many years back, maybe, one scholar from, he was an advisor to the Ministry of Human Resource and Development, Art and Culture, something like that, central government. He came to Lawngtlai. He was, he put up in circuit house, and I was and being distorted and manipulated many times over, even now today. And even history is very political. It has many things to do with politics also. Let me just after studying about the chieftainship system in different societies around the world, I have developed a theoretical framework which was about how the different systems of chieftainship were instituted by different tribes in Africa, Australia, and different parts of India also. So I broadly divided the institution of chieftainship into two types: the segmentary chieftainship and non-segmentary chieftainship. And this segmentary chieftainship also is further divided into two: unitary segmentary and federal segmentary. This is the framework I have developed in my PhD thesis. So this Lai chieftainship also is here classed as the federal chieftainship system, which I don't think I need to go in detail, because I think it's a very common and very familiar subject. I think all of you can say many things about the history of Lai people. But the system here practiced in present Mizoram is a bit different from the chieftainship in the Chin Hills of Myanmar, because in the Chin Hills the chieftainship was a federal segmentary chieftainship. There was a big chief, a stronger chief, who has a varying control over the other chieftainships. But in Mizoram, all chieftainships had independent function. They were completely independent in their chieftainship, and they have no connection with other chieftainship. They were not under the other chiefs. So that was the main difference between the in short, I think you have the paper. This is about the chieftainship I have written down here in my paper. So with this, I think I have to stop here.
Thank you. I accidentally uttered Mizo language. I think the president would excuse me. Okay. Professor Van Lawngtlai, thank you very much for your presentation. He is a PhD in Lai chieftainship, and he's an expert about Lai chieftainship. To achun, mahi Lai chieftainship ko akhan kha paper Van President Professor Van Lawngtlai ne chan kha ren ngai la a phurung de usila chuan pui kha a spare de usi ka zum lama kha nine chan tampi kan ngei ko ti kha theu la tu achun a paper ko akhan he oka hen lai mi chu chin zo kan si ti na ka wen chim le a chem ni chen zo ti chu peripheral area yu mi chim na ชิมนักเตียนตีเลยลายมีอาติมินิจันเจ้าตีค่ะกันดูชิมเราและข้ากองนาคันชิมดิ่งนั้นในเมนเขาละที่จุนปีนักขันกันชิฟเทนสิบกองเก่านาจงว่าขันชิมดิ่งนั้นในละจุดจ้าจูนคอมเมนต์อเปดูมิจ้าเล่เบหัลนักตัวดูมิจ้าอตัวโคนักเดวินนักกันตัวเปียกนักไล่จานกันอ่อน
Dear Professor, Masabita, Country and Professor Sinakan, I would like to convey my profound thanks who is presenting this paper on behalf of myself and on behalf of our groups, our association, for your sweet papers. Ikahin dia chim kadu mitu. Zo tila. Veka akong kauto palin kachim du. Kan pupanan na chani. Kan lai ho lai hin. Zo tihi. Kun chim na ka kan rak mang barbo. Southern and higher chim na kan expression na city hi minobial te ni tuwa thiu lian upni atial mia chun zo ti hi pun min silo ati be southern part hi lai hola chun zo kan ti to je cha ti ran kan ti pu ni khan an phanun pha pa hi ka southern lei pe mi le ai thial mi an rak chim na ka chun koi na panu na pa ko je la an umti dian rakhi hala hin zo le an chen southern le an pem ti na kasi dian upni zo ti hi pun min si sim lo mun ma chim na kasi dia acha tial la confusion na aw tial ve to chun thi sam do da kati Washington DC umni kaที่เราหม้อถ้าส่วนเดียวก็เอาต้มไหนนะที่จังนั้นทีเลยมีที่ร้อยกันดูอะไรสิจุนอปันหินากาจุนกันไล่หัวละจุนโจโลเลยตัวรำโลที่กันไงต้มโจโลกันเจียจุนหุ่นสร้างที่โจโลอันดับที่ต้นหุ่นสร้างบุอมินโคโลนาเพื่อสร้างมีฮีโจโลที่ตุโลโจกันที่ต้นข้าพะโจที่หิมอัตรามิโนโลจีเพียงเดียวกันเทียหาวลาข้าพะตอมเตยก็คนชัดดูมีโจที่คุณมีมิสิชิมโลที่ดูดูร่างกายจังหวะกันดูมาดูกันดูมิสิ
Oh, Reverend Dr. Son Tuang.
Hika umi ule now na le tu suna lion identity seminar tu naka umi vialtena Bangladesh si lai mi umi bom punai o in nan kut kan tlaina mirang hol kasim lai lau ke chu lai ti mi hi kan sim tam chang le lai tom ti atlom ti long kasim lai kai ma hol kasim ko lai ti mi hi tuan lewa kan pil kan pu na ni lai kan ti mi hi an man an phu mi zong silau pathian ya kan phu chia mi si ding kruat arwang chu zaida kan ti si chon van ruat nikolo athi nuwa zolting se van thi mithkhuwa chang avan kal ngam bom avakal tika chun mithkhuwa mitana ni an van thai tika lai mirim nam anti lai mirim nam ti khachu nung ring pa lai mi ti mi khachu minung anung mi parim anam antinak se khatika sera kaima pais chu lai mi kasi chu ti o antele an rong so chunuwa chun lai mi ti mi มินุงตินักสิที่เฟียงเต็นกันไทยจนกันรำคินมรู้กันตินามีคีอันมาฮอลินมรู้อันตีมรู้จักอันตีใจดะกันตีจนมินุงตินักสิลายมีตินักสิคุมีอันตีมีจงคีอันมากับวันเล็ดตินาเลมินุงตินักสิอันตีจูเสียจนกันนี้จงสลายมีกันติมีมินุงกันตีมรู้ติมีจงสลายมีอันตีคุมีติมีอันมาฮอลินลายมีอันตี there is no any differentiation among us ลายมีติมีฮิจูกันรำทกนักสิที่กชิมดูมีสิจูรวงลายมีจนกันบวยที่ลายเรากันนกที่ลายเรากันลุงทิ้งตรงนี้นกนักกันตัวลายเราที่กระดูกเขา don't think about it in wrong way no thank you
Chatu kring kran ka Bangladesh lain kan pa atar khaw nuwa kan mi phun kan ramcha azom na kan ilom adang chan azaku se o makha khazaku se chun atua chun kan research scholar MZUE history and ethnography department mi pu ke la chun pui a paper presenting in kansom
zinga khan kamin ka chimna le a zingi honglo mi ranga kamin chu kelal chuan pui ka sile lungzat tum khuwa atua hen history and ethnography department Mizoram University tanga research katua liawasi chunin tui karis ka presenting title hi implementation of war and weaponries in pre-colonial societies of the Lai tisile mahi zia dak chu British how an hong lu hlani kan lai lalle pasal thawi ai rak daudan an man ruwa an rak man mi atui anol pi kan ngal ti lo mi zaitin da ata zaitin thla kan man ruwa na hlan leo kan pi le pu an thil nei na hi mitam jok sini an ngal tir nak le phau chuak kho nak dingi tim wangi mai hi chungchang hi ka chim deng asi chunin anol pin a detail zong zong hi ka banjia changle pek som pan hi nak weaponaries kha khongai takin rak zola chunin the ancestor of the Lai implemented war materials for different purposes like hunting, cultivation, war and race, etc. In the absence of those materials, the Lais would not survive and maintain this political hegemony upon the bordering areas. Therefore, these tools play a crucial role in the pre-colonial period. Chunin stone tools antile lung rail sa no lusai pol ni chun sa buak antile ma chu om zia chu khua le khua I rak dau ton le ai ne kho nak ding a sia chun azai tin da kan mel ma hi kan ne na la an tia khan ai an lam na an lo lam kal liau na a khanin tlang a lung hi an rem le ma chu chu minol pi an hon liawa khan an raksa no ton le makha kha lungrel sa no anti ma chu chu weapon pakhat I kan ni lai mi kan rakman mi si chunin nam hi chu nan hal di ko la le tu tiang zong in anol pi ni chimfia lo ko sila chunin lulak nam kan nei hoile lulak nam hi a khan pai kan nei mi si lulak nam shimi chun chung kwa zong le khokhat ni le lal ni hinin lulak nam hi an rak hlut em le chunin me hi weapon mang hinin lal zong hi arak choi san to na si lulak nam nei tam lo zir zong hin chunin ko king kot asile king kot hi chu kan hal di la le chunin wan nei thak de un a hlan ni ya kapun hi ka zo le king kot hi lai mi chau ni hin kan rak nei le king kot min ti hi kan lai mi pol pongi namdang ummi ni hin king kot ti hi ai rak hlan jok mai sile ama be te chu written literature an rak san de uwanga hin an ma hol word thla mo si tia kan rak ngai sual la ti phan om ngai ma hi king kot hi kan ma lai hol dik tak asiru asile ma chu king kot an ti mi chu nam a kwal mi sile ma chu mi i king kot mangi mi rak alu na mo hong na mo rak tan changa si chun anam mora khan anam hum nak mora khanin ti khanin adu tok in ama ni khanin achai kho si chunin kol nam kol literal meaning chu kol ti chun Burmese plains ti khasita le nam ti chu daw khasita le ma chu kol tangi kan import mi nam kol nam ti kan man mi si chunin guns atu alan liao kan lai mi kan rak zeiwang thla kan powerful war strategy war tactics a kan san tia chunin guns mahi guns ni hinin deciding factor asile kai kan pol o kan ma lai mi le mi dang pol nam dang he kai rak daw liawa khanin mahi nam dang ni khanin lai mi hi ma saberin Burmese plains tangi guns import ma saber kan si tlang rama hin tlang mi umjinga hinin ma churuanga chunin kan lusai pol na ni hin lai ral hlau ti na kha an la thua na khan an ziak na sa le ma hi tu keima i ka ngai vedan le keima i karak research ve nak a chunin lusai pol le namdang pol kan rak ne nak chan kan rak superior nak chan hiไม่แทวางฮิสิกติสิจุนินมูปัวบีคีไม่ฮิสาพลจุนเมสล็อกกันสิแหละจุนินมาจุกายอารตะขัดกามังอีเจลาอโลตะขันินตัวหาวเลยจุนินเบเรลตังขัดินเจมาค่ะอาเจนค่ะอาเบเรลตั้งขันินอาเจนตั้งขันดัวง่ายตาสิมาจุนินมาค่ะไม่จีอาซาอาเจนซาหงเจ้าขันินอปัวหนอต้นเลยมาค่ะอามาสับเบรีไม่แทกันในมีอามินเมสล็อกกันกันตีมีมูปัวขัสิตาสิจุนโอลันฮีกุมสังขัดสรีสมนิบอร์เวลีซาซาฮันหุ่นเลียวสังขัดสรีสมนิมาคู่หุ่นเลียววีลายมีนี้หินกันในตีสิตาเลจุนินโอลันฮีอาศินักตะกะจุนินโฮเลนเซียมสิตาเลโฮเลนตีขากันมาลายมีwritten record รักในเรามีเสียกและเชียร์เทียมเราครั้งจุนินมาขาอันรักฮัลปะเร่งเขาเราและโอลันตีขันอันฮัลดานสิจุนินตุกุลีสิหอยเลตุชูน่าหินินอภัยเด็กมีจุนั้นไงเทียมนักฮัลมีจุ power presentation อินเขาเสละอัลเลมเฮหิน power presentation หิน interesting จอกแดงแหละไม่ฮีอติขอเราวางหินนั่นสิจงอ่ะไงดำกับวันฮัลมาสัพพอดสิตุกุลีจงฮีไม่แท้เท่าสิเลตุรกีจังอิลักสิเลแต่ตุกุลีอันที่นักชันจูตุรกีที่ขาอามินขากันปีและกันปูนี่อันหัดเทียมเราวางอินตุกุลีตีอินมันนะสิจุนินฟุงกีที่กันมิโซโปลนะนำดังนี่หินอลาร์ง่ายแหละใจทะฟุงกีอันตีตอนแหละจันทินทาร์ดูดาร์สันห้องชัวเดียงเปียงอ่ะฟุงกีเลมอะครอสเลมดูดาร์สันนาอันมังวัวง่ายแหละฟุงตีมีจูลุงจะตุ่มกันขัวเสเลอันตีมีค่ะฟุงอ่ะสิแหละมาค่ะกีค่ะอาศิตาเลฟุงกีอาศิตาเลมาค่ะฟุงกีอันตีนักชันจงค่ะฮีกะอันไงปอยโมนักค่ะอารมณ์ปุยเอ็มเลยอีกาเสียเลนาเวลจังคันินเจนบอมฟุงกีค่ะอันลาไม่เหล่าเลยรำซาจงอีรำสระปุยจังกีเงยคันินอันเจนจงค่ะอันรักเชียตอนสิกันไหลปัสสาวะเขานี่คันจนินไฟหินินจิตุมาเละมุซุกไฟกิบาร์และเสชุนไฟเละจนินลายนี้หินินทีร์เลยจีฮีกันเสียมชัวเราวางหินิน Burmese plains และจิตกงฮิลเทคมาคี lei tang khinin tikhi lak iron product hi lak lu si ton le ka tang chunin fei chi rang rang hi kan nei asi chun pho hi sial na ma bong pachal ma hi vun khong phau ro tangi sia ma sile chunin brass plate until makhamang khanin chei moi ton a si chunin asaw lei pang hi asan lei pang hi fit ni asile alen lei pang zong hi fit ni thaw asile chunin zelo pho hin chin hi ta le ma chu rectangular ma hi asaw lei pang hi asaw tal asan lei pang kha atoi deuh ta le ma khamang kha rectangular shape khanin ti khanin an rak man ton ta si chunin peng an ti le sa phol chunin bek kan ti kaula chu ma hi an chua lai reng renga hinin i dole i run deng le boi nak ni khadi an kal chu reng renga hinin an thil poimo an bainak hi peng an ti le ma chu savun mang thawi siam arak si ton le ma chu ai rak ken reng ton si chunin tek lung le bom match in a tinder box sile ma hi tek lung le bom hi zelo kapi ni hin athi lana khana rak nei ton le kan fat liawa hin kan rak zau ton le kan kutin tin ama la thir khasi kau le kan hai no a hin atrek zot ton si van duai de na thia khanin a kuanga khanin kan phum chi dei le atu nuwa hin lut zia rak nga chu cheu le ma kho hun kan fat liaw khan kan rak nga phat man tung lo le ma kha ruwa sur liaw zonga khoi ka kip ral do na khan trek lung lo khan chun an che kho lo rek si a chan chu anoi zain thlakatila mau kha nam tongin anzia le makhana na mau anzia phuai tang phuai khan man ta le makhamang khan khoi ka kip an kal na ka khanin ma hi tek lung le bom hi ai raken ton si tunin since I have outlined all the details, let me brief it. And first, let's go to page 18, Matrimonial Alliance. Hold on, I forgot to mention a few of the weaponries which I have left out. Firearms. Firearms, as we know, as I've mentioned earlier, was imported from Burma and Chittagong in the first half of the 19th century. And then one of the most interesting part is that we, the Lai, product our own gunpowder due to the saturated soil out of animals' urine and a dung which is mixed with salt in a large basket poured with water. And then the nitrate crystal dried in the sun was mixed with charcoal. The mixture was pounded in a mortar and a little water and spirit were added. When it had been sufficiently pounded and dried in the sun, it became ready for use as gunpowder. The power made by this process was quite to be powerful, but produced a good deal of smoke. Aku ka chwak na sa khau tukanti. Chunin saucer blacksmith, which we term in English. Among the household members, the saucer or blacksmith occupied an important place in the village. Without the blacksmith, the activities and practice among the people would have been a failure. In the early period, the whole household were fully devoted to shifting cultivation. It was imperative and each household to own an iron product like dowel, sickle, axe, as it was not possible to achieve harvest produce in the absence of such material. In some villages, each house would give a share out of their agricultural produce. The sorcerer would be skilled and trained profession based on hereditary, which passed down through many generations. Sorcerer teachu an nulen pa tangin ti khan aizir chauze la le achung ko bi khanin ahlan leo kan pi le pu huna chunin nam cher tu fa a cher tu fei cher tu kha achung ko bi khan an rak ton le makhani khanin khuwa khanin hun poi mo tak sorcerer ni hin arak lu ton asi chunin ral khan chova ati lama chu English chun spoil of the war. Spoil of the war. Spoil of the war ti mi chu ai baina ki ne nak an chani midang an thi nai an enemy lete an thi nai an puan bu ma an nam tong ma an mai tha mo an nungak mo an chu sak kha spoil of the war antile machu nungak ho raklai ma na sela ansal ho kha atuliawi arsa dori kan chok ban tukhin tangkan o anei pani kan chun an nungak khai chok chon sak ton si ansal ho kha chun page 18 matrimonial alliance. We used to mention in the initial state, noting that the Lai were very powerful, but it solely depends on population, as I assume. The reason is that without population, we cannot be a strong tribe, stronger tribe among our neighboring tribes. So, Lusai chief and Kuafau chief were having cordial relationship, and Lalpuiliana, as you must have heard of this Lallula Silo, who is quite popular and famous among the Mizo history. His son Lalpuiliana married Kuangtiali, daughter of Nichewa, who was the daughter of Lungzar chief, which took place at Zaupui. So the reason these matrimonials happen is that in order to, as asserted by some elders, in order to defend themselves from the intruders, Lalpuili and Silo married Chinja, a woman named Kuangtiali, who happens to be the daughter of Lungzar chief. This wedding ceremony took place in around 1795. And here I wanted to mention that this Lungzar is located in present Chin Hills near Lawngtlai. It is not this present Lungzar Tum. Even Kuafo village is located in nearby present Lawngtlai village, town I should say. And page 19, grouping of silo villages. Kan halban tukin alhana chun poi ral lau ti kan raksiton le kan ni lai ni hinin chia hi kan rakhon na sa ton ta si achan chu halkha Lawngtlai falam hi chief ti ma in an rak aw lo le chief dom an rak ti ton si colonial ethnographer so ni chun chunin ka hinin kumsang khat zakua somli pasari hronga hinin selesi sangsari hi alan liawi in di in selesi sangsari anti mi ai rak khom nak chan hi grouping of village anti an rak khom nak chan hi kan lai pasal tha le kan lai lal an rak tri wang ti zia sile chunin hi ka colonial ethnographers written history zong zong hi kan record denga chudin kan colonial ethnographer zong hi an zia dan an all pi the lusai chrysalis na kan zowa chunin mccology yak tuwa chunin lusai centric i zia hi tam tuksi ma chutak chu azai din thla kan ni hinin kan ma lai mi le kan ma mi le sange ni hi kan history chu kan hal chian jok le lusai chrysalis a khanin uluk de win nan chiara chunin pudau kul na kha lakherlal tin zia sitasi ma kha chia kha pubilal thanglian mi zo history writer ni avan court le kan lai lal zong lusai lakherlalan kan chuap yak mi to ta si ma chuwang chunin theipato bin kan ma mi le kan ma dan kan ha chian jok nak ding chunin kan ma lai mi nge i kan sir chiani kan ma tangi a chua ve kho nge nak ding thei to bin ziak la ya hinin i zuam hau si ti kha kavan request pa si kalom
Okay, Chuan Puya, thank you very much for your wonderful presentation. Puchuan Pui paper kha Tatuk Ring Ran Kanilom Kahin Professor Ring Tea paper amasi Chuan Pui paper zong halang le Kuafo group ni zaitin tha mizo hol an mandan kha zaitik kumrong tangin khati kha alang le Professor Ring Tea ka details kana chim lo chana ren tuk le makakanan mani nan rak rel te lai zaitin da identity kan hol ti kha fiang tena lang le silo chief pol le aram to achun asining te achun kan unaw la mar lai ummi jong lai rin search thiam man sikau na kan zaitin tha hol avan develop khan zaitin tha kan ma oka lai group ne zaitin tha kofo group ne mi jo hol kha cheu khan an walak i zaitin tha ni tianga lungtian rong velo ronga mi zo hol an man ti kha alang la chunan mani study nan rak tu atela o la kha wel kha sine sela paper comment adu mi behal na adu mi cha chan kan onla kahin CCU lecturer boitong kan som masalao kahin
paper chopi tu chunga kanilom zai dang siloin abi phang manning kong te kha kan ma he alo jong se khomen face leini na kha tlap chamhai leini na riam nam pol kong avanti mi kong te khan mu pu ti mi kong te kha kan ni pu che kan ti mi khiseng hamo ti mi te kha je mes lok kan na ti cha khan pu che ti kan au mi kha kan hol kan au ning aidan sual sing hamo ti mi te kha mu pu ti selo khan makha se anoni non chom mi te kha chun hlei thum na ga khan peng na ti mi te kha so point tu mi thil bei nak phun khe asirwa kha khan pakhat kan lai hriam na ma hen peng i thali khiti an ka ton mi khe hriam na ma khan kan nei ve mo ma khate kha kam pal nan the de men la peng chung te thal ro ni khiti wa te porang ka mi kha lai mi ni an mang lo te chun atang deu te khan chai le thal ne ti mi zon te khan li le thal ti khan kan mane chai kha chu ma thai thol le kan chai mi chai ti kha phun hin van lang selo tha de ong ha moti bia kha khap ni te kha se kalom
pu boitong kanilom le than pau ti chuan puina theima than pau chu se boy than pau ti nan theima peng nan kha kan weapons kung khan karak ngal lo mitam pi la alom am tak si ka investigation an tu mi ze tin katila kan rak lok pi ve nak si la tu chu ka khan ke la chan kim pu ke la chan kim kan man som la Please sit down. Order to take tuan hello, Reverend. It's
exploring my identity is living in tribal history, chief, priest, smith, Hina, but only go and play, priest and born to the next chance of
okay. Thank you very much. And the ping ngai society lang nak to ritual system is a ritual system it like the priest Paul kan sile kan history kan central position ka an luak la tia karwa vele paper tiel tu zone correction rak tu te ka zoom le ka kan salai wa nam din moi ka okay pu pike kan som
Lawngtlai na dikasih warway konsesi komunan ini sudah sudah anak anak saya. Warway konsesi siap sekolah no. Let's get going. Saya sekolah. Warway dia asyik sekolah. Tidak masuk. Nama tak sekolah. Anak itu. Ama let's meet tingkat. Warway konsesi sekolah.
Mahi pialral chung changa hin ka mat chang la le kan ni lai mi zong ni hin kan nei le chunin hi ka zai va zai dil su ri dil zong hi kan u naw lai kho chak lai mi zong ni hinin an rak ngai poimo ngai si ti kha an chimdan phung asile anol pi ni hin chun kan nei ve ko te an ti wang khanin written record a sideng wang khan mahi kan culture enlargement expansion a sive nak asia khan chunin ti khanin tel asile ama be te ami angal jok upa hau jok i umlo sibe te khan chun cut off ngal thei thau su ko le chunin king kot biga hin chunin ISN te hi sangau loser tum vombuk hol ingal vek tungin kanesen thi a rang vek le ama hi konga hin chunin alam dan hi ka confuse ngai ke zong ni azai berthla dikti hi ka ngal thiam lo kanesen kan umna ka zirin achan chu halkha ka kal le kum sa a thlan tlang pengin mano hon an kati a umzia chu thlan tlang le halkha esen zong kha ลายหอสิตรงขันอาดังตาสีอัลลัมดานัดถูกสาวเลโตยะขันอจูนักขันมาขวางตะขัดไก่ทรงก็คอนฟิวส์กิงกดตีจุงจาง
ชิมตัวละอ๋อ
ตัว paper and present มีติอาคันกลุงไงเวมิจูเวลาไล่ตามสิมีปอลตัดชนนักชวนปุยวันเทียลมีชายที่บังนักฮะไล่จะเทียลนิ่งเตคันไล่ literation คันอีเทียลเขาเชลธาอารวงจูมาขมินอันวันตัวติกะคันมาให้เบฟังให้คุยกันตรงนี้หลักมีทัศน์ที่มิโซ literation ขนาดเทียลจุนมาให้จูมิโซเฮ association ในที่เขาสิเขาเลยจูรวงอาจุนมันตัว academic เทียลกันเทียลอาจุนoriginality ค่ะกันไงปุยโมไงดิ่งสิและตัว professor Henry เชียงกุงจานกันเป็ก
ว่าอย่ารวนักเชลซีแล้วเป็นบ่มหัลตุเสอุปคัตนากาฮีกันรักเจ้าเชียลวีทิลมินไทยเตกันมุติกาคันลมง่ายชิมเกมาเห็นเฟลจันเตียงอันติตอนลีเลทัลอันติตอนมาข้าตัวในจันเตียงเห็นชิมมีขาทางไงเตมาเห็นเวเคอันรักมันต้นรัวกตีเวคทงเครทงเคเฟทัลเชียนักบมคือทัลบมกันทีทัลบมกันรักเชียรัวตีมาเตจุเล่ตัวเฮดิสเทชันนตัวเลี้ยวนเทียนเลี้ยวชิเทวลาเยนลิมติกาซีจูจงคอปีประคัตเตกันเปเตโซที่มาเตจะรีเควสกันดูมิเซ
ข้าลมตุกตัวจุนอุปัตมีกันประธานกันซ้อม
ดูมือเด็กมือชุบเฟย์ที่มีกระสุนกันหลายของง่ายอ่ะจุนเฟย์โกลกันที่สานะกันได้รับชมกันเท็กซ์เลยอาชีพอ่ะเฟย์โกลที่อาชุนนี่ถูกต้องมีแล้วก็ correction กับโปรโกรมจุนกิงโคดที่ถ้ากิงโคดจนที่บอลลูนกิงโคดสิอัตตักนั้นหูดูว่าจุนชีใจนักนายไทยริโกปีอัลล็อกใจนักสงฆ์ดารินั้นเสกมีสิเลยขับปีนี้เราก็ชิมโตนะจุนทางเทียมมินที่อันสัลโตนั่นเองทางเทียมชูโซรำมวน IPS ผู้ชี้นะสิมีมินทั้งภาษาชาสิช่วงอ่ะมีโซโซมินหินอาคายของจอนโลกเลยมีทำปีจนทางเทียมมินนั้นสัลโตนั่นเองใจหนักที่ดาริเทศมีสินั่นดูจนชี้ใจหนักง่ายใช่ที่เท่าไรก็ขาดกินคนอันตัวเส้นนี้สองมีอันลูกปลาอะไรที่เห็นใช่เลยนั่นตัวเลยมีล้วนหลากหลายที่อากีเดียวมีสองที่เตียนบนซ้ำที่กับที่ตีนั้นโผล่เลยอากีนี่กันมีดูครับตั้งต้นที่สิแล้วช่วงเกี่ยวกับนะครับผมชิมดูมีสุกายม
มีค่ะกิงกอดที่เขาใจตินท่านั่นอัปโรนันนั่นเอาชวนเองกิงกอดสิเราที่กิงกอดสิเราที่กิงกอดกันตินกระแทกจงในมวลผู้ชวนปุ้ยขาลุงจะทุ่มจะทุเร่งทวนฟุ้งจงกระเสลตินมังเลยกิงกอดจงกิงกอดอันเตียนหมอแล้วตะกันมาคือ dialectical variation เทคุมเวทารวงคันไม่รู้ละฮีก็เห็นกันYLA founder ปูเอฟลลหุลเวชิมนักกันเปียกแล้ว Okay, okay. Hol kong ka thai jing akan chei la. Day 2 akan chei la. Thai jing zong hong ram bravo thai jing zong kha upau kha. Oh, le a subject matter akan ke behal nak le comments ka pek ram ka tim naw simu le ka hen adin nakin na sa Professor Henry Velo chan toy tekan van petala comments do. Let's see. Oh, sorry, Pastor Light Chung.
Hello. Comment lom palte sulai. Hikazon lal chung puya. The paper chunga na chatluan chunga lunglom nak tampi kan ngai. Ilai mi identity, ilai mi sinak tampi alang tarmi ase hi topic ni hen thil tampi ahai huap khoro te karwa. Atua siam nam pol kong weapons kong tampi na chim lom o ngai athangai chun abaw mi thil te jong kha tuan bun chimpa tha chin lai mi ni ral idau nak kong kan chimpo ai ipe tlai mi chu economic crisis pakhat khat mo chon social problem mo chon political conflict mo zai mo ti arwang tampi peng ral kong kan chimpo hin chu ral kong kan chimpo chu mi thil an sitik atu ma he avu de pe tai than mi chu matrimonial alliance na lang tar mi chung te akhan vun lang tar vun hal ka du mi chu ral kong kan chimpo matrimonial alliance ka chim how zai ruanga ti sia chon politics sa ape tai mi ase economic sa ape tai mi ase social ape tai mi ase chu cha hi ka zon huna hen na cha paper kha real di man cholo lu say chief silo and Kwa Fauchin's chief were having cordial relationship in the initial stage tikase changai kha zo te khan hi hen ta chun naga ha kha kai ma cha khan ka se ha kha kan pu pan ha ne ral ani tu selo ral tuk selo en thit nak poi an thit nak an to tek nupi va ani hal tek kan mu kho mi kan ton bia kan mu kho mi chu ta chun naka ha kha mi chu ha kha chu sen thang lai ni mara lai ni kadang dang lai ni thit an kan du zai ruanga ti sia chon ha kha ral arak tu mi le ral atai mi an se mi kha atai mi an rak se chu cha a chu khwan ha ni khan matrimonial alliance man tuk in at au na an thit an wat na tik a ha kha ni an tu tin halo arwang chu an ma chung ha kha mi kha an thit an wat na tik a se chu cha hi ka zon huna nalang tar mi te a hen lu sei chip sai lo le khwa phau chin za ha ani pe tlai na ani nak te he research scholar research to mi asitik a hi ban ni ani pe tlai na sai lo le khwa phau chin za na ani nak arwang te he zai ban tuk problem da theu lai te ka zum ma ti lo we sut khong se lo kan tuan bia sining a cho zen ma na pani khwa pani kar laka hin alliance an to nak pakhat ani pe tlai nak te he zai ban tuk crisis zai ban tuk problem zai ban tuk conflict da ti mi te kha hun ngal ka du mi se
matrimonial alliance chungchang na van zo na akhan ka details in ziak itar lan deng chuna na satuk deng la chuna details de usakin gawan chim ko wale kan lai lal hauni hinin nupi panga zongan nei khole chunin first lady kha apoimo bersi first lady chia kha makha fa lete chia ni khanin rolera zongan claim kho chunin lai lal makha first lady fa lete ni khanin an nupi le an pasal lete kha lal fan singe nge dingasi machu sitika chunin kahinin zeiwangin thla khonglung run ti na kan hmula I do na khrang khranga chun fanai hawi lai lal khuwa faule lungzar hau an warriors an pasal tha mi zani rong an outlak I mi an hne tikna details in zai zong kan ngal ka a khanin an tri ber mi chu sai lo ni hinin kan ma lai lal ho hian tri ber le ma chu zaitin thla I rem na kan siam khola tia chunin sum le ruwa hin chunin I rem nak I pe tle nak hi afoi kholo anghet kholo ma chu ruanga chunin thisen le thisenin I tlaya hinin I rem nak hi ton an ti le ma chu lai lal ho anti ruanga ma hi matrimonial years manghin relationship hi an tu ton nam fa jok ni nam pia khanin zaitin thlakai wa thluk lu ve khola boina kan nei kan boyen kan tan pi tu dinga khan ti jong khanin relationship khan tu ton fiang mo ma chi
Okay pu chuan pui kanilom ring ran lai mi hi sulalam nge loin arak khuarak sami kan siloti kha fiang chinlang mang ama zong ha van thangai ngai hitlukin chin state lane scholars poland ra bangladesh lane ra kain mun ka kipin kan palu pa poland ra le a paper zong hi enrichment tampia tu apiak lai tia karu le kalom pingai ngai o ka hin adin chan kan pela o ani hi LMG kan rian chuan nak news na kan chu apiak ton tu mi phun chai jom tak tak mi kan naw pakhat si
katangin kavan chimve kalale I kan van ngan deu nak na ruang chu ka behal nak he tui uchun pui paper a khana silo wang kan van ngan deu na le ka kavan hal du mi jok tak chu behal nak nan on lewa khan man ka thak ruang a khan bia ka hal man lo le lai chieftainship vandal ring a boy tlung paper jok tak kha kavan hal du mi chu sile kavan hal du nak chu page number 4 ka jang fa nak ten van ka kau pi ko lo
cameraman sila kan thai thiam ko na
jang fa nak in kang hal thiam ko the page number 4 last para the first group of movement towards present Mizoram was led by Lawngtlai, son of Chiatit Kharaloncheu, chief of Suthlapui Tikhachu. I agree with it. And the next page, first para Sangawen Pangkhua In about 1773, he entrusted the farm board to look after Sangao village as well as the Pang for Pang Khua in his absence. Van Lairam further moved which was finally established village at Lawngtlai, Chittagong Hills tract of Bangladesh. We never heard of this this entrustment by Van Lairam to Pang Khua for Pang and farm board for Sangao village. This may be taken a further study for the next generation, because if we write wrongly these are history, we can corrupt the future generation. So kawan simtutala le zangfa nakin chunin aparan hinak al atlar line som pakhat leikhat nakakhan. Although Sangao village was ruled by Zathang chief, he was compelled to withdraw from Sangao. When Ting Tu of Lawngtlai claimed the ownership after coming back from Lawngtlai, Kazon Tia hin Lai Cha Thiam Lo Cha Khan Mirang Holin Kavan Chim Lai broken non in Kavan Chim Lai. When Van Lairam when Van Lairam ruled this the Chittagong Hills tract, and San Nona, the grandson of Van Lairam, bear Ting Tua. When Ting Tu was still a child, his father, San Nona, was poisoned by the Chakma chief or the Bru chief. I did not know the exact one. And his grandfather also poisoned by this Chakma and Bru chief. So Van Lairam mother afraid for the life of his son. So she made a decision to return to the Lawngtlai territory at Phalam. So she make a decision to return to Phalam, and she make a promise to this the local village head, such as Bom, Pang, Miru, and such kind of that, and even such a Kumi or Matu. She said that when my son grow up and bear a son or a grandson, they will come back and rule over this land again. She promised to them. So in this, when we read further, it is said that when here Sangao Zathang chief from Zathang chief, when Sangao village was claimed by Ting Tu of Lawngtlai, Ting Tu did not come to Lawngtlai to claim his chieftainship. His mother brought to go back to Lawngtlai. This is somehow very confused at this point. So when they at their journey to Phalam, they settled in the near maybe Tiel Donglung or near Pong Pitlang. The Sangao Zathang chief Dau Khuaya saw Ting Tu a sister. She was very beautiful, and somehow she loved it. So she married Ting Tu a sister. Dau Khoi chief married Ting Tu a sister, and so he have some pity to Ting Tu as a child and a young boy to return to Phalam, run away from the Chakma or the Bru. So he said to him, stay in my village at Sangao village, and I will give you one how to say one group of my village, or maybe Veng Pakhat Ka Peng che. He said to him, Ting Tu. So Ting Tu did not come back to claim Sangao village. He ran away from Chittagong Hills. So this is, and in this last sentence, no doubt. First, that it so appears that the chief who first established Sangao village was no Dop Lawngtlai chief. There is a billion Dop in this sentence. So when Van Lairam came to Mizoram, yes, it is right. He was the first chief from Chin State, and when this Phunhom of Lawngtlai as ambassador of Halkha chief, Halkha Zathang chief, when he came to Sangao, he doesn't see any grave or any stones or any such kind of village, what to say, he only see at Pangkua there is a fire in Pangkua, so he doesn't go to Pangkua and he settled in near Sangao. So he doesn't see any, how to say, any evidence for the Van Nooit here in near Sangao. There is an empty space. Sangao is an empty space from the Adama. From then when the Munro kan Sangao ka katilay kan. So this is, there should be more. There should be much to study in regarding this. And here, when I look at your source, most of them I already read about. I already read them, especially Dr. Jangkugam Daungel and Zetiang Manga. Among them, only these two people write about, these two scholars, maybe scholar, write about this Sangao. Yes, and they write that Zetiang Manga write it about what I said exactly. So there is a billion top. So thank you very much.
Okay, Adin, thank you very much. Lawngtlai is going to be international now. Okay, velo fambol kong le velo kong akan tlompal teven chimfiang sladang kachu paper hi kan edit la thatin kan edit lai book form kan tua tia kan tua ko lai cha kan adang shout tuk chim loading in kan velo nhalao Professor Puring Tea, so is there any comments on that point?
Thank you so much for your comments. You know my source I have written down here. Actually, I'm not familiar with the migration of Van Nooit or this side, but I'm quite familiar with the third group, the Kuafo. I think I have written down the migration of these, different types from Myanmar to Mizoram. And I have contributed a number of papers in journals also regarding this, about the matrimonial alliance and the relationship with the Silo, Lusei chiefs and that thing. Okay, what you have said might be correct, but I cannot say that. I cannot. You cannot be my source. Okay, of course I didn't do research. That's why I don't have primary source here. And in the abstract also I have written that my work is mainly an interpretation and analysis of the existing works. So according to the existing works I can have so far, that the thing is what they have written, written down in the sources which I can collect, like Zetheng Mang, Zangkongam Dogel, and this Mangling. These are the secondary sources we can have regarding the migration of this Lawngtlai tribe. And I don't have the more trusted source other than what you have said now. But you cannot be my source. It's only verbal. Okay. But we need to have more research on this, I think. And if it is really true, you can make a correction also. But I cannot just fully depend on what you have said. That's the thing. We have to do a fresh inquiry or research on the topic. Okay. And Yes, I have said earlier, history can be distorted, and it really depends on the writer. That is why Eastern history is very biased also. So we have to do a lot of research on the authenticity. That is why let the Lai people here should come up to write the history of ourselves. Well, we have to depend on others' writing, is it not? Many of our histories are written by other people. That is why we have to write ourselves. We have to write our history by ourselves. So I would like to request you all to come up and write the history of our history. Well, thank you.
Great. Professor Ringtea, thank you very much. We have to write our own history. Now we are doing deconstruction. We are undoing what writing has done. By writing, we are enslaved. Now we are going to undo that slavery. Hence, international seminar on exploring Lai identity is organized. Oleh kena nak parla ti lau. Oleh.
Hello.
Nên thầy không mô mà chun và khát cái vấn chim nó là Phek som le paruk nak miluter ti chung zon chep paragraph akhan. This then is known as Sarlam, and the other Mizos of the North Hills and South Hills call it as Solakia or Sarlam kai titak teka kachimdu mi chusi. Midang Mizo kati atimin ha kan he Solakia chimdu mi hichu marasi ini hi kan fiang kau. Jun Sarlam kai ti mi hichu hika lusai kan ti mi hi achim mi tu kan fiang kau. Asinain kachim tum mi chu midang lusai silau mi bidang hau jong hi kan eng lo ni hin kan resource person ni hin mi zo sia kan chia ti hi ka hin ka mu dan deu si kan lai kan ma jong hi mi zo sa hin kan chia ve ka lo mo zai ti kha karu na kum mi si mara jong ni phundang kan si an ti leo hin achia kha dia dal mi zo ati ti kha karu na kum le ma khate kha chim fian ko singa mo ka ti
kha arhan pan ariamin effective deu khana man hoi thei ti lo le ama be te chu makha chu hi ka organizer le te compel tika khan an thu le hla kha kan pu le na kan pa le na thu thu khan I chia sela ke jong ni weaponry pakhat tan pi tu pakhat a siwang khan ka ngai pui mo em wang I chia ka sile chunin hi ka I page za mo na ti chu Sarlam page 15 page 16. Miluteng. Oh, hi mizawa kay chia alo le chunin lai mi kay ti le chunin chin zonga hin kay chia lo le ama bete a territory a boundary Mizo Hills umbrella ta mi an man wanga khanin nam rang peite mar mu chunin lusai hau rang azelo umbrella tam hakavan man le ma hi zong hi siam that dingin karak siam thatela adik zok nak dingin.
Okay, Mizoram University cha ka chon lewa ka ngal ter ngai tui anzot tu ka historian sive MA history si le PhD Mizoram University atilio mi si maka ka thai thiam ding le tu chu puchuanom de chim na toite kan pela la ni hi ti khan kan chang kan dong te la sang
not related to exactly those specific papers. Since many of us might not be turning up tomorrow, day after tomorrow, I would like to stress a few points. I feel it is so important. Now, number one, as I said earlier, most of us have a tendency to stress on the importance of individual, personal, external symbols of identity such as literature, language, etc. Important. But there are perhaps more important foundations of this which we are missing here. Now, even the internal qualities of identities, I think we need to build upon. Now, look at the Lusei people. Mizo, Lusei have to be Tomai, he has to be cooperative, he has to be God-fearing, etc. These are ingrained in them, and they do practice. Where do we have the inner qualities? External qualities are to be foundation built upon internal qualities. I think all these years we keep missing this, as a result of which we are becoming very, very intolerant towards people which we think are not Lai enough. So, okay, that's number one. Another aspect of that is non-personal attributes, non-personal factors of identity formation, such as economic and education. Economic, we can do a lot. Look at our economy. And education, this belt is the worst in India, one of the worst, the baddest. What do? It is within our capacity to do it. Look at the state of education in the government, primary and middle sectors here. We send our children in private run institutions. What happens to 90-80% of our children here? Unless we reform our education drastically, believe me, it is universal. Unless we have a very strong education foundation, unless our identity is linked to education, a very sound education system, it will not sustain. Maybe this kind of seminar will go on for another 10 years or so, but it will never sustain, never. It has never happened anywhere on earth. In this educated and computer age, uneducated group of people would not survive. It will happen. So from now onwards, let us think about, when we talk about identity formation, etc., education, looked at our recruitment system here in Lai District Council, we stress on the importance of language. All right, we will give preference to people with the knowledge of Lai. All right, how about real merit? Well, we'll stop at that. Okay, so let us think about it and talk about openly, write about it. Okay. Number two, in our enthusiasm, we have a tendency to be narrow-minded. Let us be far-sighted. I know how it felt to be, betrayed and abandoned. I was having this kind of bitter feeling. Now, remember, I am not a biblical scholar, but we know for a fact Jesus and his disciples have spoken not Hebrew, Aramaic. Aramaic was the last words he spoke on the cross. Eloi, Eloi, lama sabachthani. Even the great people of Israel were once lost very badly during the lifetime of Jesus Christ, influenced by Roman, etc. So, when the alive people of Israel, Lawngtlai, etc. say, they are not lies, but they are poised. Say, all right, fine. Forgive them. Remember, identity formation has a lot to do with personal experiences. If you were in Israel, you would have said the same thing. If they are here, they would have felt the same thing. Zotanglian friend, MLA of Lawngtlai's constituency, used to say, Puchonom and myself, we reverse our roles. Saying, at Silong, he say, I am a Mizo, and here I am not Mizo, I am a Lai, etc. I used to say, I was not a Mizo. Now living in Israel, I say I am a borderline Mizo. What's the harm? Personally, I have no problem with that. So your circumstances would define your identity, how you see yourself. So let us not blame others, because in the long run it will be destructive for us. A time will come when circumstances will make favorable for us. Okay, let us remember that. And number 2, urban centers are important for cultural identity formation. It can be Falam, Halkha, Lawngtlai. We need to have models of urban centers. Identity formation have started everywhere, mostly from urban centers, including literature. Now here, are we building Lawngtlai to be a cultural model for the Lais? How do we treat others? Non-Lai, Lai people, etc. I think we need to think about this as well. All right? And many of us perhaps have not read essential readings on ethnicity. Now, because these are important, that we are not the only one who are being lost, we are not the only one who are struggling, and we are not the only one being ashamed of ourselves. It's worldwide universal. I'll just list 2 readings. One was noted here in Puchinza's paper, that was, Anyway, if you want to, I'll just tell you. Why I want all of us to be thorough about this is, it's available at Amazon, Flipkart, you can have it online, okay? It will inform us a lot about these problems that we are facing. We have a feeling that we are isolated, we are unique in this and that. That will help us to understand, and that will tell you, among others, that ethnic identity formation or the laws of it has a lot to do with material and political gains, mind you. I keep telling you, we have to create an environment in which it is beneficial materially, politically, to be a lie and to speak lie, etc. Not just amongst us, everywhere it is there. For that, I keep coming back to tangible, visible elements such as economic, education, etc. Even cleanliness. Why it is that our town here and our villages across Lairam are one of the dirtiest in Mizoram. I have been to Mara area. I have visited 2 times the entire area. Mara areas are one of the cleanest in Mizoram. Very sadly, Lai populated areas in Mara District Council are the dirtiest. Why it is so? Language would not change it. Dress would not change it. It has to come from here inside. And lastly, When I visited Mara area, almost 99%, okay, the entire area I visited twice. And I visited much of these Lusei villages, Biate, etc. I came to realize that they are a God-fearing people. No one tells me, a God-fearing people. It reminds me of, please mark this, I am not a theologian, but I love this. Deuteronomy chapter 4, verse 6. Deuteronomy chapter 4, verse 6. The Bible says, if you love my commandments, if you keep them, follow them, nations around you will come and say, these people are understanding and wise. Are the people around us would come and tell here in Lawngtlai, the Lai people indeed are wise and understanding. That will come if we have the fear of God and if we live a life of a fearing people, fearing God. And let us see today for ourselves, do we demonstrate those qualities? Thank you.
Thank you very much, Professor L.H. Chuan Omar. For survival of our ethnicity, survival strategies have been suggested by Reverend Dr. Henry Siangkung. I think in his paper we have enough examples to follow. And the second point is that the Lai people are the most tolerant people and the most loving people. Therefore, even our language is going to be assimilated. Now we are going to fight for our survival. Those people who are living in the buffer zone have double personality. We must dare to be what we are. Without interfering other people, we can adjust together. The aim of this international seminar on exploring Lai identity is building peaceful coexistence. We know who are our blood-related brethren. We know who are alien to us. We also know who care about our ethnic survival. It is high time for all of us to rethink ourselves. Thank you very much. The technical session 2 stands closed. Excuse me. Thì khán về session 2 kan lim le similam pakua la chair from registration kan tu thana la mukha mong tha tuk ne kan lom tuk ne nan zapi ten thai jing an tel than te lai